Keeping up with our motto, let learning be joy and teaching a pleasure. Here we are with remote teaching and learning process to bridge the gap. Happy learning, students. Here Mrs. Sonal Shah Doshi from Thakur Vidya Mandir High School and Junior College teaching you all geography today for grade 8 chapter 6 land use. Today we are going to do part 1 of this chapter. Now, before starting the chapter, just tell me where will you keep all these things at your home? Sofas, mirror, bed, refrigerator, toilet cleaner and brushes and towels, study materials. Exactly. You will keep all these things according to the bifurcation of the use for it. Sofa you keep in living room, or we can say sitting room or hall. Bed we place it in a bedroom. Refrigerator in kitchen. Washroom cleaner, towels, all that stuff in washroom. And study materials near study table. We bifurcate and keep the things according to the daily utility. Similarly, land is also bifurcated according to the utility of land. Now select the proper word among the words I am showing. Institute, transport, residential, commercial. Now this is Old Bombay University, we can say Old Mumbai University. So select the proper word for that. Is it an institute, transport, residential area or commercial area? Yes, it is an institute. Airport, international airport. It is related to transport, correct? Bandra Kurla complex, we know it as BKC. Very much true, it is commercial area. Ambani house, very good, residential. So the similar way we bifurcate the land, we divide the land and its type according to the utility or purpose for which it is used. So land can be sorted out according to the purpose for which it is to be used. That is called land use. Today we are going to learn the chapter land use. So it is the function of land, what is used for. Land use varies from area to area. Say urban area, the types of land use is different from rural area. In rural areas, land use can include forestry and farming, whereas in urban areas, like in towns and cities, land use could be housing or industry. So, land use, what is it in short? It is the way or purpose for which land in a region is used. The interaction between geographical factors and man have resulted in land use. The simplest meaning of this line is man needs are increased due to increase in population, whereas land is limited, available limited from the nature. So the interaction between geographical factors, that means land, air, water, all those things, and man, have resulted in land use. So land use undergoes the changes with time. As man's needs increases for the and needs are of different purpose, the type of land we use are changes. Mineral rich land is used for mining, while fertile plains are used for agriculture. So land can be used for different purposes like transport, commercial, industrial, residential, mining, agriculture, forestry, farming, etc. As you can see in the picture. Coming to the types of land use, so two major types, rural land use and urban land use. Because land utilized in rural area are totally for the different purpose than the land utilized in the urban areas. So for which purposes the rural land is used? For which purposes? First you will tell forest land, grassland. The another two types are arable land and fallow land, and I will show you the meaning of this types of land in next slide. In urban area, as we told, we learnt that land is used for commercial purpose, residential purpose, transport, recreational purposes, mixed land use. We will come to that, and public utility area, that is also one of the major area where the land is used. Let us see rural land use and its type. This is the picture showing rural area. Small grasses and bushes, trees and small huts because of scarce population. So in rural areas, agriculture is the main occupation, as we all know. So agro-based activities like forestry, farming, animal husbandry are also common in rural areas. This influences the location for the rural settlements, and hence these settlements are located close to the agricultural fields and forest areas. Now, different settlements for miners, because miners can live close by to the mining areas, whereas fishermen can live close by to the coastal areas or river areas. So in rural areas the availability of land is more because the population is less. Less population, more availability of land. In rural areas the extent of residential areas is less because of less population. So we can use more lands for more purposes. So land use in the rural areas can be classified in following manner: forestry, grassland and arable land. What do you mean by arable land? So this is the land under the cultivation. Normally the land is under the individual ownership, and this land can be classified as per the ownership of land and types of agriculture. You can see over here arable crops. The owner of this land can put any crops, that can cultivate any types of crop which he or she wants. Come to the second type, fallow land. This is agricultural land but not in use. Can you see it over here? So this is the agricultural land which is temporarily not in use. In order to improve the fertility of soil, the farmer does not use the part of his agricultural land for 1 or 2 seasons. As we know, if we keep on using the land throughout the year, the fertility of the land deteriorates. So to keep it fertile, the farmer will not use this land for any purposes for 1 or 2 seasons. So agricultural land which is not in use is known as fallow land. Here comes another type of land, that is forest land. As the name suggests, a demarcated forest area is also a type of rural land use. From this area, forest products like firewood, gum, and grass are obtained. Forest comprises of mainly large, dense trees, bushes, creepers, grass, and forests are dense. While grassland, when we talk about grassland, generally it is used for grazing purposes to graze the animals. So this land is under the ownership of the village panchayat. It is not under individual ownership. Why village panchayat is the owner? Because any farmer, okay, or any shepherd can come over here and let their animals graze. So it is under the ownership of village panchayat or government and is used for grazing purpose. This land belongs to the entire village. Very little grassland is under the individual ownership. So today we have done types of rural land use, that is arable land, fallow land, forest land and grassland. In next class we will learn about urban land use. Thank you all.